I wasted a lot of time in 2023. I wasn't looking my best. And so this year, I am not making that same mistake. 2024 is going to be the year everything changes. However, I will say 2023 was not a waste of time. I learned a lot this year, a lot of things that changed my life. So here are the 5 glow up tips that changed my life in 2023. The first thing is a mistake I made. That is not starting off with momentum. In 2023, I thought January 1st was going to be the start of my life completely changing for the best. I kept saying one day I'm just going to wake up and change everything. And it was going to be the start of my new, improved, and best lifestyle. But waiting for one day is the reason why you kept falling short. I'm saying that to my younger self, by the way. You are always going to have an excuse why you should wait till later. Right now is not a good time. But trust me, this day, January 1st, February 1st, whatever, as long as that day happens this year, then that's when I start to change everything, become my best version. Look, that is not how it works. Start off with momentum. Now look, I know that's a little bit rough to say because we're less than a week out of 2024. So having a ton of momentum isn't the most realistic option. However, once you start to realize you need to start today in order to start having momentum as soon as possible, that's how your life really starts to change. That's exactly what I learned this year. I started getting into the mentality doing whatever it takes to become the person I envision myself to be. That being said, now it is very easy for me to say no to hanging out with friends, to doing things that I know are going to be very fun tonight, but not what's best for me long term. That is the first thing I learned in 2023. Knowing that now, 2024 is going to be a lot different. The second glow up tip I learned is having a good physique will make anything look good on you. Now, as much as I love giving style tips, the main thing that I learned this year is having a good physique will make any piece of clothing look that much better on you. Look, when I was younger, I was my leanest. And whenever I posted videos on YouTube, I always got comments saying, this guy has a good physique, therefore anything looks good on him. Then I started to let myself go. And the majority of 2023, I did not have the physique that I was always known for. Then I stopped receiving those comments. And it wasn't until recently where I started cutting and I started getting leaner. Now my physique's the best that it's ever been. Now I'm getting that comment all the time. By the way, huge shout out to those who comment. Love you guys. And look, although I don't fully agree with that, I don't think it's a controversial thing to say that being lean or at least having broad shoulders will make any piece of clothing look that much better. That being said, just because you're not lean, just because you don't go to the gym, doesn't mean that you're doomed. It doesn't mean that any piece of clothing isn't going to look good. There are plenty of models or celebrities, they clearly don't go to the gym, and yet clothing looks really good on them. Timothée Chalamet, as much as I don't like Pete Davidson, he's a good example as well. But I can say if you do want to feel like you're looking your best, a good way to start is your physique. So whether you need to gain weight or lose weight, whatever you need to do in order to feel your best in the clothing that you're already wearing, that should be your main goal in 2024. And that's going to be the way you're going to glow up. At the end of the day, I think glowing up is a lot healthier for you if you don't compare yourself to other people. But instead, truly achieving a glow up is becoming that person that you think you could look like. That being said, be realistic. I know for sure I'm not going to look like David Lade, and I'm okay with that. But my physique looks good right now, and I am very happy. Therefore, I'm a lot more confident, and a lot of that comes from my own mind. But let's talk about how I got a good physique. As of recently, and especially going into 2024, the thing that I'm going to be carrying out is hybrid training. Now, keep in mind, this is just what works for me. But going to the gym 4 to 5 times a week, but following that with running 3 to 4 times a week has been my favorite method of training. And now, not only do I feel like I look my best when I'm training, but now more than ever, I am so excited to go to the gym. I'm so excited to start going on a run because it's fun for me. At the end of the day, training should be fun for you. And I get it, that's a little hard to do when you have no idea where to start. That's why workout programs are so helpful when you're starting to go to the gym. Now, yes, I do offer my own workout program. It's going to be linked in the description. But again, you can use any one that you want. I think the best way to start anything is by doing research. Find out what's going to work for you or find out what interests you. As long as you're making some sort of progress when it comes to the gym, when it comes to your own physique, I guarantee you, your confidence is going to skyrocket. I could say that firsthand because that's exactly what happened in the last 4 months. I am so serious that especially in the last 4 months of 2023, I started to realize things that have made me become my best and makes me so excited for 2024 because I know this is going to be the year that I am truly going to have the best glow up. And I can say this so confidently because I already have that momentum. Now, yes, I'm definitely going to tell you a lot of things in this video, but January 7th, I'm going to be dropping a little ebook that explains the story of how I truly feel my best now. And one thing I can say for certain is reading has definitely helped me achieve this. And that's why I thought it would be such a good idea to write something about myself, to tell you exactly how I feel the best that I have ever felt, how I look the best, how my confidence is at an all-time high. That's going to be coming out January 7th. So save the date, but let's talk about the next tip to help me glow up. And that is being clean and maintained is the foundation. Look, any sport that you go into, any activity that you're diving into, you always start with the fundamentals. So why should glowing up be any different? And so let's talk about the fundamentals. and that is being cleaned and maintained. And if you've ever struggled with not ever committing to the things that will make you glow up, it's because you don't have the right start. So let's talk about hygiene. First thing we got to talk about is a good shower. Now I know this is a weird topic to talk about, but let's get something clear. You have to shower the right way. I condition my hair every day. I only shampoo 2 to 3 times a week. I wash my face in the shower, and I clean very thoroughly. And I know that's something really weird to hear about, but if you're not cleaning yourself the right way, then you're starting off with a bad foundation. Clean yourself right. Make sure you have a clean base. From here, wear deodorant, and you can put some cologne on top of it. Moisturize your skin. Not only does a moisturizer help on your face, but all throughout your body. This is the foundation. It's pretty much all the essentials. Brushing your teeth morning and night. Now let's talk about the things that you could add on top of that. Washing your face with a high quality cleanser. Using skincare products to help get rid of any eye bags or uneven pigment on your skin. Getting rid of any unwanted facial hair is a huge one that everybody is too lazy to do. My personal favorite ones that help me look my best is clean eyebrows and white teeth. Now I've said it once and I'll say it again. My favorite compliment to receive is you have a nice smile. And the way to get that is with clean white teeth. Now I do have to give credit to the braces that I had when I was 14, but let's be real, straight teeth are only so good if they're clean and white. Now every time I talk about whitening your teeth, I know before you comment, yes, white teeth doesn't necessarily mean clean teeth, but let's be real. Who doesn't like a nice white smile? And that is very easy to achieve, and it's going to be something that could help you glow up as well. And of course, having a good hairstyle. Now honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, my hairstyle is definitely not the best that it's ever been, but I am experimenting, and I think a lot of this comes with trial and error. Honestly, my hair did look good in 2022, but if I kept the same hairstyle, I would have been insanely bored. In fact, I did get bored. That's why I figured I might as well change things up. So now I'm experimenting with medium length hair. That being said, I'm still on my trial and error phase, but I'm getting it figured out, and I can guarantee you when I do, I am going to feel a lot better about myself. But again, for right now, it's trial and error. That's something you have to get comfortable with. You can't glow up overnight. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some experimenting. But once you get it all figured out, let me be even more honest with you, you're not always going to have it figured out. There's always something to improve. Focus on one thing at a time. For me personally, it's my hairstyle. The next glow up tip is staying organized is going to make you stay on top of these good habits. At the end of the day, the thing that's going to make you glow up and the thing you need to focus in on in 2024 is keeping these good habits. Having the habit of washing your face every morning and every night is going to make you have clear skin. It's going to make you look better. Having the habit of eating good and staying consistent in the gym, that's going to make you have a better physique and look better. And I know this is not new information. You know all of this stuff. So let me ask you something. If you know all these things to make you glow up, then why do you keep cutting yourself short by not doing these things? Stay on top of your habits. Like I said, you know exactly what you need to do. This is going to be the year that you follow through with these habits. So stay organized, stay on top of your routines. I guarantee you 2024 is going to be the best that you've ever felt. The next glow up tip is constantly improving and setting goals. Like I said, you know all of this, so stay on top of it. The best way to stay on top of everything is by goal setting and self-reflecting. I try to do this about every week or so. I'll journal and ask myself, what did I do this week that has helped me get closer to my goals? Then I start to think, what are the things that I did that pulled me in the opposite direction? These are going to be the things that you need to cut out. And look, I know these are fun. You want to do stupid things, but if you are truly serious about becoming your best version, you have to keep in mind sometimes it requires a little bit of sacrifice. And just because something feels good for the night doesn't mean it's going to be what's best for you long term. Start thinking about long-term things, and therefore have your big goal, have your little goals that are going to help you achieve that big goal. If you need some examples, let's talk about my goal of having a better physique. That is my big goal. So what are the little things that I could do today or throughout the week that is going to help me achieve that? Since I'm cutting, maybe losing 5 pounds will help me get onto that. Having a goal of staying in a calorie deficit for a full week, that is going to help me achieve that. Having a goal of running 2 miles in under 14 minutes, that is going to get me to start running more, which at the end of the day, is going to help me lose weight. This should be your biggest mindset switch. Start thinking about little wins that you could do to achieve the big things that you've always wanted. Like I said, in that ebook, I'm going to be going a lot deeper within that. I learned a lot in 2023. If you want to know the style tips that I learned to make me dress better, here's a video that's going to show you exactly that.